Yo, 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 chat. Oh, I need to start the Twitch stream. That might help. Sorry, Twitch. You're gonna be like 2 minutes late, Twitch. Sorry. I forgot to click start on the Twitch stream. I started on the YouTube, but not the Twitch. So, RIP Twitch. Sucks to suck, I guess. All right, well, what's up, guys? Been a little bit since we've had a stream, but we're back. We're back. I started recording for a brand new series today. Great one before level 60 challenge. I think season 4? I think it's season 4. It's either season 4 or season 5. One or the other. But either way, it's going to be freaking insane. I won't spoil too much about what we're doing. I'll save that for the first episode on it. But it's going to be fun. Just know that. Oh, I was zeroed wrong on that first shot, but I think we still got him. I think we're good. Good to go, bro. Let me get my counter up and ready. Okay, should be good. Counter is up. Yo, Nox, thank you for the 32 months as a member. Really appreciate that. Hope you're doing amazing. What's going on, chat? What's up, Clager? What's up, ya boy, Scammy? Oh, that's unfortunate, FRZ. I'm sorry to hear that, dude. Never fun when that happens. Never fun, bro. Yo, what's up, Cooper? How's it going? What's up, Du Bois? What's up, Weston? How's it going? Shot my first melanistic yesterday. Love to see it, dude. Nice. Pity. Appreciate that, dude. Appreciate that, brother. Red Fox Crow Shot with the 300. Thank you for the super chat. Killed a super rare hybrid goldeneye. Oh my gosh, that's insane. That's insane. I don't think I've ever seen a super rare hybrid goldeneye, like ever. No, I wasn't playing multiplayer earlier, Kelton. I was recording for a single player series, so that would not have been me. You probably ran into a fake crow. Nothing over there. I'm doing good, Dumbwise, today. I'm doing good. Holy. Twitch that babe with the Prime sub. Really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Hope you're doing great. Hope you're doing amazing. Now, guys, I have been grinding for a series on my channel, right? I was going to do a series, right? Well, not really a series. It's not a series. It's one video. But I was doing a very long video where I was basically just grinding Whitetail until I get a great one, right? And we're now 1,243 kills into the grind. So, yeah, that video has took me like 8 or 9 days, and I still haven't got the great one. So, yeah, that's why there's been like a lack of new content on the channel. We've kind of just had like some, you know, basic stuff here and there, like we did the Way of the Hunter video. We did that compilation video yesterday, because I've really been trying to get, like, this great one in one video. Like, I don't want to split it up into multiple videos. And then also, I've started the new 60-minute, or not 60-minute, great one before level 60 challenge, so that's the type of stuff you guys can expect soon. Maybe gonna do some other stuff, too. I'm just kind of running out of, like, interesting stuff to do at the moment because it's been a while since we've had an update, and I've exhausted most of the content in the game. I don't really know what type of content to make aside from the Great One Before Level 60 challenge and the other video I just mentioned. But definitely some new stuff coming. It's gonna be fun. Hopefully we'll get an update soon so we can really go crazy. Should you give this great one to Rooster? I mean, I don't know if he'd want it. You gotta think, not everybody wants to be just handed stuff, you know? Some people want to, like, naturally find their first thing. And, like, before anything else, like, I've still got that series with KG that we plan to do. So I don't want to jump from one thing to another, like, too quickly. I got like a lot of plans with KG first, and then we'll probably... I have been talking to Rooster, so we might end up doing some stuff with Rooster too, but it's going to come down to when I have time to like do it, right? And when he has time to do it as well. But I was talking to him, and he thinks he finally like got a VPN to work that will run Discord stably or somewhat stable so that we can actually chat. So it's definitely possible that there will be another Rooster collab. That'll be our second collab, which would be kind of cool. We'll have to see, though. Lots of plans for the future. It's just going to come down to which ones come to fruition. All right, so I only need one doe here. As you guys probably know if you watched the last stream, we accidentally killed a doe, and it took me forever to get her back to the zone that I wanted her in. And now we've got like this other doe that's bouncing between zones that I don't want her in, so like it's just been a whole thing, man. 1,248 kills, and I think the last 300 kills I've been trying to get that doe to go where I wanted her. And she finally came back to this zone here. But then we have this other doe that just randomly started spawning in places too, so I must have shot like an extra doe somewhere else. What's the plan for this Turn Tuesday? It's going to be Among Us. We're going to play Among Us, Sam. And guess what, chat? Mrs. Crow, my wife, is going to be playing with us on Tuesday on my second channel. We're going to be on the second channel on Tuesday playing Among Us because it's Nate's birthday and he wants to play Among Us for his birthday. And I got Bree Among Us, so she's going to be playing it with us too. She's done streams with us before, but I know not everybody has watched like the older streams. So it's not the first time she's been on the channel, but for some of you, it may be the first time seeing us play games with my wife. What's an ultra rare? An ultra rare is a great one with a rare fur type. No, I'm not 16, Dylan. I'm 26. 26. I've got a wife. I've got a daughter. What percentage of your zones have non-shooters? I would say probably like 80%. Because I have 71 zones and I only hunt like 11 of them. The rest are all level 1s. So the majority of zones I do not hunt. Because they're already fully managed down. Johnny, what's up? Wait, what'd you say? Yeah, don't worry, Johnny. I can send you Among Us. It's only like $3 right now because it's on sale. It's like $2 or $3. So like it won't be a problem. I got you. I got you. Like I got that deer. He did. For real, no cap. Oh, what the heck happened to Twitch chat? It paused. There we go. Now it's resumed. That was weird. I was like, why isn't my Twitch chat scrolling, dude? There's a few of them, Sam. We've got, I think, like, it's less than 10 over the year. Or over the years. But there is, like, at least 4 or 5 confirmed, legitimate ultra rares. It's really tough, though. I mean, there's practically none. Running for my first great one, trying to get Red Deer Great One because it's my favorite. None of my respawns will come back. Watched multiple videos, done everything it told me to do, but they won't come back. To be honest, man, they're probably just going to different places. Usually, if you aren't getting a respawn, they're typically going to other zones, or you just haven't gave them enough time to respawn. In the case of Red Deer, though, they bounce a lot, so I would not be surprised if they're just in different zones. So I'd recommend kind of like expanding your search, trying to find out where they might have gone. How do you know there's a Tar Ultra? Because Jaxie Beard confirmed it on the official Expansive Worlds live streams when they released the Great One Tar. He confirmed that they can have all the rare fur types. But the thing about an ultra rare, you got to think, this thing is probably like a 1 in 2 million or a 1 in 3 million chance of getting, right? Like, it's so incredibly rare that 99.9999999% of people that get a great one will never get an ultra rare. But it was confirmed by the developers that ultra rares are a thing for Tar. The thing is, like, if the chances of getting a rare is like, you know, 1 in 500 or whatever, or 1 in 2,000 for like albinos and mellas, and then you add that on top of the most likely 1 in 1,000 or 1 in 2,000 chances of getting a great one, it just makes for an incredibly impossible trophy. That makes it so like only 1 in every 2,000 great one tar would be an albino, you know? You can see why that's ridiculously rare, right? That's why nobody's ever seen one, but they've been confirmed that they can happen by the devs. It's just crazy how rare they are. It's kind of like the ultra rare whitetail, the fabled piebald. Fabled piebalds, there's only been like 4 or 5 ever killed throughout the history of Call of the Wild. And among everybody, there's definitely been over 10,000 great ones killed for whitetail. Probably over 15,000 even. Because when you think about it, like, probably like 1% of the players have the majority of great ones because we're the hardcore players, right? And there's some players that have like 200 great ones. I mean, Ibai's got over 100 whitetail himself. And there's never, or not never, there's only been like 4 or 5 ultra rare whitetail. Kind of insane, right? Kind of redonkulous. Are there ultra rare Mela or albino great one whitetail? So there was an albino that was killed a long time ago, but a lot of people think that it might have been a bug that caused that to even happen. It's not like a confirmed possibility, but it did happen once, which makes a lot of people curious about how that happened. Because the thing is, like, back in the day when it happened, when LC got his albino whitetail, it was confirmed by the devs that it wasn't cheated. They confirmed that it was a legitimate kill, but it's never happened since, and it's not listed as a possible fur type in the official Discord. So a lot of people speculate it might have been a bug that made it possible. It's hard to say, because, like, EW never, like, really tells us the ins and outs of how great ones work and, like, what's possible for them until, like, recently. Recently, they started, like, saying stuff for different species, like the tar and things, but when the whitetail was coming out, like, they were very secretive about great ones. So we're still kind of guessing to this day if albino is still a possibility for them. Why do you have 1 male and 3 female moose in my zone after... Or wait, why do I have 1 male, 3 female moose in my zone after I have 2 males and 2 females? If you killed a female somewhere else, it could have swapped places with the male. That's most likely what happened. What map do you recommend for a great one moose grind? Definitely Leighton Lakes, Brady. Leighton Lakes is a fantastic moose map, if you're herd managing especially. Mainly because you only have to search the left half of the map to find all your moose. Yes, I played with Lady Legend before. Multiple times. What's up, Slime Alfredo? How's it going? Where should I set up my Great One grind in Revontuli Coast? So, the thing about doing a Great One grind in Revontuli Coast is if you're doing moose, you're going to have to search every bit of water on the entire map. If you're doing a whitetail grind, you only have to search the top 3/4 of the map, I believe. Either way, there's a lot of ground to search if you're doing a Great One grind on Rev. Oh, dude. Oh, never mind. I thought a third doe showed up here, but that buck was just tiny. Yo, what's up, Ender? I know, right, dude? I haven't been streaming a ton lately, so... I know, right? Don't worry, guys. Once there's a new update, I'll be streaming a lot more often. You guys know how it is. After it's been like 2 or 3 months since we got new content in Call of the Wild, I tend to stream a little bit less. Just because there's not a ton of new stuff to do. But don't worry. Once we get a new update, I'll be streaming like every single day. Right now, we're kind of just chilling, you know? Waiting for something new to happen. Still uploading videos a few times a week and shorts and stuff. What's the easiest great one to get? Probably fallow deer, man. Should do a heart shot only challenge. I already did one of those, actually. I did one with Kendall Gray. It's on his YouTube channel. I didn't post it on mine. But if you go to Kendall Gray's channel, KG Gaming, he's got a Valentine's Day heart shot only challenge video. I was a part of that one. It was a fun time. I didn't do very good in it, though, because there was a lot of lag happening since we were playing in multiplayer. Smoking them, dude. These Whitetail stand no chance against the Krowski. We getting them down. We getting them good. Where'd this guy go? Okay, guys, this is off topic, right? This is very off topic, but we know how it goes whenever I talk about music on the channel, right? We got so many of our great ones right after I started talking about music. So I'm going to talk about music. And by music, I mean Playboi Carti's new album, Music. It was interesting. It was way longer than I expected. I know a lot of you were asking me if I was excited for it. And yeah, of course, I'm super excited for it. And I honestly, I'm happiest that it had my favorite track that he had played, like previewed before. I can't believe he actually put Pop Out on it. I've been waiting like a year plus for that song to release. Like, oh my gosh, I'm so happy that Pop Out is finally on all platforms. Oh my gosh, dude. Pop Out. Pop Out. So insane. That song goes crazy on speakers. Like, it's not a great headphone song, but if you're playing it on speakers, like good speakers, oh my gosh, it goes so hard. Overall, I would say that album it wasn't 100% for me, right? Like, there was a lot of songs I wasn't really too big on, but I'd say about 15 of the songs I really, really like. Probably like 6 or 7 songs I liked, but they weren't like insane. And then there was probably only like 5 or 6 songs that I thought were awful. It was a pretty solid project. I still can't believe he actually dropped something instead of like lying repetitively. Oh, man. Honestly, I'm going to leave this second doe in the zone. I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to leave her there. Let her chill, you know. How many great ones do you have? Currently, I've got 107. What map am I on? This is Layton Lake District. It's a free map, comes with the base game. Sorry, chat. Sorry, Twitch chat. I don't know what the meme is there. What do you mean? Are you saying 6'7" for like Lil Wayne's 6 foot 7 foot or something? I don't know. No, I don't, Tough Unicorn. Never been a fan of his music. How many great ones have you botched? I believe 2, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I have no idea what that is, guys. Sorry, Twitch chat. I have no idea. It's a weird meme. Yeah, it sounds about right. But yeah, like I was saying, there was probably like 5, 6, 7 songs that I wasn't too big of a fan of. But most of it was all right. Most of it was pretty good. There was a few songs that I thought were insane. In fact, let me look up which ones they were. I'll tell you guys what my top 5 were right now off of Carti's album. My top 5, Pop Out's number 1, because I was waiting over a year for that song. I See You Baby Boy is number 2. Charge Them a Fee. You guys know what it is. Not going to say it on the main channel because we're family friendly here, but that's number 3. Evil Jordan, number 4, because that new intro made it so much better than the original. That new intro is the one that he used from one of his concerts a while back. I can't remember if it was Rolling Loud or if it was Wireless or one of those, but fantastic. Mojo Jojo, number 5. That song is fantastic. Prank, number 6. Can't say this name on YouTube, but Something Knows, number 7. This One Got It, number 8. Toxic number 9, and Jumpin' number 10. That's my top 10 off of music. Fantastic, dude. Imagine he gets a great one. Yeah, imagine I get a great one while I'm talking about Cardi's album. I still can't believe he actually dropped, man. And also, he's doing some insane... Oh my gosh, he just released the Evil Jordan music video on YouTube? Bruh. I just got the notification. It says 7 minutes ago, Cardi released the Evil Jordan music video. But he already released a video, technically, because he did the one on Twitter. Or not Twitter, he did the one on Instagram. Like a year ago. Although I think that song's blowing up on TikTok, so doesn't surprise me that he released a video from it. Or for it. Thank you, that hunting and trucking guy. Appreciate it, dude. Speaking of 300K, apparently Cardi has already sold 300,000 pure copies of music, of his new album. 300,000 already. Most of that's from merch bundles, but still, 300K is ridiculous. And on top of it, he's probably going to get over 100K in streaming. Like, he's on track to get 400, 500,000 sales, album sales first week. Which, if you aren't familiar with music, that's like unheard of aside from like the very top of the line artists in the world. That's like a ridiculous number to hit. It's insane the numbers he's doing with it. Oh, let's go, Hats. That's sick, dude. Hello, lurking moderator. Hope you're doing good. No, I listen to a ton of different rappers, Evan. I'm huge on rap. It's really the only genre of music I listen to. I'm pretty heavily into like underground rap primarily, but I also like anything that has to do with like rage or anything. And, you know, Cardi kind of started that with Whole Lotta Red. So I like Cardi and a lot of other artists that are similar, like Uno the Activist and people like that. You like Suicide Boys? Of course I do. They were like my entire life for like 3 or 4 years. They were like the only thing I listened to for like 3 or 4 years. And then the last like 2 to 3 years, I've kind of like expanded more into other artists, but Juice WRLD, I have some Juice songs on my playlist. I like some of his stuff, primarily his collaborations. I liked a lot of songs off his collab tape with Future. Why do you have a solo doe in one of your main zones? The only thing that could mean is that you accidentally shot too many deer out of it and created a solo doe zone. I don't really know any other way that that could happen. Unless, like, you just need to redo the, or, like, not redo, but reset the time. Maybe the rest of the herd hasn't arrived yet. Yeah, Ken Carson's cool. Ken Carson's cool. I like a lot of his stuff. Not all of it, but a decent bit. Yeat's probably my favorite artist of all time, though. Yeat is by far my favorite. He's just so different. So unique. And he's got, like, the best production of any artist I've ever heard. He's got the best production ever. Especially OG Yeat. Like, back in the days of, like, 2 Alive and 4L. Like, the production on some of those tracks were just ridiculous. Yeah, Fighting My Demons is one of my favorite Ken Carson songs for sure. Pity. For sure, man. Fantastic song. Definitely his best off of A Great Chaos. And then I'd say, like, in terms of, like, Ken Carson, my favorite song of all time has got to be, oh, gosh, what's its name? What's it called? It's got Destroy Lonely on it. MDMA. That's the one. MDMA is my favorite Ken Carson song of all time. Like, that beat on there is nasty. TTV Sum, thank you so much for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Bro, we need Wood Duck. I agree, man. That'd be super awesome. That'd be super awesome. Nah, Wyatt, I don't listen to any country or anything like that. Mainly because that's all I was allowed to listen to as a kid. And you guys know how things go. If you're like not allowed to do one thing as a kid and like you're forced to only like listen to something else, you tend to like grow to hate it. So yeah, I don't listen to country music. I liked it as a kid, but since it was the only thing I ever was allowed to listen to, I just grew to hate it. Rap is about the only thing I listen to. I used to listen to some metal and like dubstep and stuff, but not anymore. Nowadays, it's just rap. Bam Bop Cheese, thank you for the 16 months as a member. Really appreciate it, dude. Hope you're doing fantastic. $1, eh? That all we get? Come on. 90s rap? I'm not a huge fan of 90s rap. Mainly just because I didn't like the production they used back then. Like, there was a lot of good rappers in the 90s. It's just like, it's not the type of production I like in a song. Like, I like the super, like, intricate, crazy, wonky production that we get in a lot of artists nowadays. No, D-Blades, never heard of them. Connor, thank you for the super chat. Is the best whitetail gun the 308 AR? If you want to get full integrity on it, then yes, 308 is great if you want to get full score. If you're just grinding and you want to be really fast, the 300 Magnum is what I use. But if I want to get the full score on an animal, 308's a fantastic option for whitetail. It definitely is. I don't think so, Alphonse. I don't believe so. What are your thoughts on Tyler, the Creator's song Like Him? I don't think I've ever heard it. I'm not super big on modern Tyler just because it's a little too calm for me for the most part. I liked a couple of his recent songs, but it was more of the like chaotic ones. I like some of the OG Tyler, the Creator songs back in the day when he was like, I guess more of a controversial rapper. Some of his OG... What was that one song called? Was it called, like, Zonkers or something? I can't remember. I believe that was it. Yonkers! That's the one. That's the one. Like, that era of Tyler, the Creator was my favorite because he was just so unhinged and ridiculous. While I would definitely say he's a better artist now, he's not, like, my kind of music nowadays. I like the chaotic stuff, man. I like stuff that's, like, super chaotic. Stuff that you can, like, just blast on full volume and just go crazy, too. Okay, so because we have 2 does here now, I'm going to shoot this buck. This guy's been here for so long, but he's dying today. He down. He dead. He gone. For real. He's a friend of mine, Wayfinder. I've played with him before on stream. I talk to him all the time. And Oli Choppa's okay. I don't listen to a ton of his music, but I like a few songs from him. Mainly from, like, early in his career. What reserve is this? This is Leighton Lake District. Travis Scott? Travis Scott is hit or miss for me. Like, the thing is, Travis's voice and, like, vocals and stuff, like, they're pretty good, right? But I don't like a lot of the production he uses. Like, it depends on the type of production he's over. If he's over production I like, then I'll probably like his song, right? Like, he's very hit or miss for me. With Travis, it all depends on the production behind him. Kendrick? Kendrick's cool. Kendrick's the same way. If he has good production behind him, I like his stuff. If he doesn't, then eh. Drake's not a favorite of mine, no. I like a couple of Drake songs, but literally probably like only 2 or 3. I don't know. Drake, to me, always just, he always just seemed very generic. Very generic, mainstream, like, poppy. Not really my style. Like, if Drake starts getting on rage beats, maybe I'll listen to him more, but in his current state, I'm not a huge fan. Yeah, I like old Eminem. Not a big fan of modern Eminem, but his last album was a, like, breath of fresh air. Especially in comparison to, like, the few albums before. To be honest, I think Revival is when I stopped being, like, a huge fan of Eminem, because Revival is just such an awful project. Oh, gosh. Revival is so bad. Is Revival the one that I'm thinking of? I think it is, right? Revival was the one where it had, like, the flag on the front of the cover and stuff. Revival is so bad, man. It was his worst album by far. That was kind of when I was like, yeah, okay, he's lost it. He's not good anymore. And then, you know, a few years later, well, actually like 10 years later or something, might have been 15, he finally released Death of Slim Shady, which was a good album. That was the first Eminem album in ages that I liked. Crow's getting dissed now. Yeah, Drake about to drop a Scarecrow diss, dude. No. We know Drake. He's going to drop a lawsuit. He won't drop a diss track. He'll drop a lawsuit. Because that's apparently all he knows how to do. Where's KG? Last I heard, he was on a trip. I haven't messaged him in about a week. So I might message him soon to see how he's doing. But yeah, don't worry, guys. The collabs with KG are still coming. We still plan to do those lodge tours and the Great One grind on one of his maps. You know, it'll still happen. I told you guys it would probably be a few weeks because he's got some IRL stuff going on. I got some IRL stuff going on very shortly. So, like, it's going to be a bit before the next KG collab, but we do plan to do more stuff. Yeah, I agree, Sam. To be honest, like, Lil Durk is pretty good on certain production, but in other types of production, he's not nearly as good. Honestly, some of my favorite Durk songs are some of the more, like, I guess, rage-inspired beats. It's not like his normal thing, but on his last project, he had a few songs that had kind of like a... It wasn't full-on rage music, but it had like a rage-influenced sounding beat. Similar to like a yeet beat, you know? It had like a yeet beat style. And I kind of like that for him. I kind of wish he would do more stuff like that. What was the song named? I think it was like Before Fahar or something like that. I don't remember exactly. But it was like something like that. I like that type of production with Durk. I feel like it's refreshing and different for what he normally does. No, Lily, I don't. I don't use any glitches in the game because I don't think it's right. What about King Von? I like a few of Von's songs. Again, like in most music, guys, like if I don't like the beat, I probably won't listen to the music. Because for me, like, the beat is the most important part of a song. And then on top of the beat, it's, you know, whatever the artist can do on top of it. Like what their voice sounds like, what types of flows they use, you know, stuff like that. The thing with Von is, like, I didn't like a lot of his production. And so it wasn't something I really enjoyed listening to. For sure, Sam. You listen to way more drill than I do. I listen to a lot of, like, Fulio and stuff. Like, that's the closest thing I'll get to your type of music. I like Fulio a lot just because of how aggressive and, like, non-apologetic he was. R.I.P., man. R.I.P. Fulio. R.I.P. Fulio. Even his ops miss him, man. What was that, like 4 kills there? Beautiful. Put sub count up. Maybe when we get a little bit closer to 300k, I will. So probably the next live stream, if we haven't already hit it, I'll do like a sub count. What'd you do if you spawned a typical whitetail this playthrough? I would be incredibly happy. That's what I would be. Oh, and also I should probably clarify this since I'm assuming a couple people are probably confused based on some of the comments I've seen. The title is saying that there's a new episode of 60-minute, or not 60-minute, of Great One Before Level 60 coming soon. This playthrough right here is not the Great One Before Level 60 playthrough that we're on right now. I recorded 2 episodes of it earlier today. It'll be uploaded as a video on the channel. This is our main account we're on right now. What's the kill count? 1,282. What's up, Cade? How's it going? That's like minimal HM, I would say, Salmon Gums. Like, a diamond every 50 kills is where, like, it's starting to take an effect, but it's not, like, crazy. You want to get it to at least a diamond every 30. That's where I consider it to be, like, good HM. And amazing HM is, like, a diamond every 15 kills or better. Ooh, smoked him! That's a level 3. That's probably going to be a good one. Yeah, it doesn't matter, Gerda. Like, follow the rules, please. Boom. I don't reply based on if somebody's typing in caps or not. I pick a random message out of the chat and respond to it. That's how it works. Like, the chat moves so quick, like, I can't be choosy with it. Just whatever I see is what I respond to. But yes, please listen to the moderators, follow the rules in the chat, and we'll all have a fantastic time. What's my favorite animal in Call of the Wild? Man, that's a tough one. See, like, the tigers are my overall favorite, but when it comes to grinding, whitetail are my favorite. I have 107 great ones, Fishy. 107. Smoked them. Oh, I won't, Mrs. Woodward. If I get the typical rack whitetail, I'm not going to take it with a special weapon. I'm just going to shoot it with the 308 or something. Yeah, Wayfinder, I had a ton of fun doing that, like, diamond whitetail hunting video with KG. It was a ton of fun. Like, I did not tell him that I had 3 diamonds for him to shoot. Like, when I was talking to him, I was like, yo, I got a diamond whitetail on my map if you want to come shoot it for a video or something. And he was like, okay, bet, let's do it. And when he got on there, not only did I show him that great one Tara that I had just spawned, but there was actually 3 diamond whitetail, and then that 4th one we randomly found. So it was a lot of fun. I had a ton of fun with that video. It was so much fun, man. I have no idea where that is, Pity. You should be able to see channels if you're following the rules, or not rules, but the directions to access them, Mr. Fish. If you're in my Discord and you don't see the channels, you have to go to the channel that says roles and click the emote that it tells you to in order to gain that role. And once you've gained that role, then you'll be able to see everything in the Discord that is related to that role. Like, for example, I think Call of the Wild's like a deer emote or whatever it tells you to react with. Where is it? And I'll remove a couple of the messages to reduce the clutter. Yeah, the little deer head. If you, like, click the deer head emote under that message that tells you about that, that'll give you the Call of the Wild channel roles, etc., etc., etc. Just do that for all the other ones, you know? It's honestly not too difficult. Nice, Lily. Nice. How do you keep pressure down? By using stands and blinds. It's the best way. Yo, Jammin' and Dixie, thank you so much for the 9 months as a member. Let's go. Let's go. Hope you're doing amazing. You know what, chat? I'm feeling generous. I'm feeling generous, okay? I'm going to give some memberships. I'm going to give 10 memberships on YouTube. 10 on YouTube, and I'm going to gift 5 subs over on Twitch. For those watching on Twitch, the reason I'm giving 5 on there instead of 10 is because there's less of you on Twitch than there is on YouTube, so it'll come down to about the same percentage. 10 gifteds have been given out on YouTube, and Tyler, not going to say your name, but Minion. Miles, let's go. Miles got it. Weston, Soka, we got Big Bucks only. We got Brady, we got Glow Stick, we got Brock, we got Michael. Congrats, guys. Congrats. Dude, we finally sniped Miles after months. Now let me open up the Twitch stream. You guys shouldn't hear it in the background. Let's gift a sub on Twitch. Gift 5 subs for $25. Boom, shakalaka. Should be done. Congrats to Pity, Farm Dirt, Big Man, Mutto MVP, and SS Chiden, or whatever the name is. Congrats, guys. Congrats, guys. Congrats. And Clay Drew with the 5 gifted memberships on YouTube. Let's go, Clay Drew. Hope you're doing amazing, man. Congrats to Jordy Games, Daniel, Zero Tyler 2, Big Red, and Super Rare Tiger for getting those gifted. Let's freaking go, guys. Let's go. That's awesome, dude. That's freaking awesome. Holy. That brings us back over 420 memberships on the YouTube. It's 100% random, Breck. 100% random who gets gifted. It's like I can't choose who gets them on YouTube. On Twitch you can choose, but on YouTube you can't choose, unfortunately. So it is what it is, man. And to be honest, Breck, I don't believe you that you would do a $100 donation if I gifted you a membership, because the membership is 99 cents, dude. Like, if you're willing to gift $100 because I gave you a membership, then you'd be able to just buy a membership. I'm sorry, but I'm calling cap on that. That's cap for real. That's big capping. Big capping, brother. Switch to the I've switched to the stinky Twitch. What's up, Miles? Miles, I didn't see if you said anything in YouTube chat, but you got gifted a membership on YouTube. So congrats, Miles. Good to see you, dude. There we go. From switching to PC, hopefully tomorrow. Can you wish me luck? Good luck, dude. I hope it goes well, man. Just keep in mind that when you switch platforms, you're going to be starting from scratch. Like, you're going to have nothing. You're going to be at level 1. Just keep that in mind. You're going to have to be starting over. But it's always a fun time starting from scratch, so it should be fun. Boop. Boop. What's up, Declan? How's it going? What are the best DLCs to get? Best DLCs to get? Probably the tripod and tree stand pack. The scopes and crosshair pack, because the Odin scope is incredible. The high caliber hunting pack. And the What's that other one? Modern Rifles weapon pack. That's some of the main ones I'd recommend. If you want maps, I would recommend Salsvesen Park, Emerald Coast, and Sunder Patton as like the top 3 to go for. That's my quick recommendations there without like thinking super into it. Those are some of the like on paper, like the best ones to get as your first ones. Only 2? What? No respawns. Unbelievable. How many U.S. states have I been to? Let's see. We've been to... Obviously, I live in Oregon. I've been to Washington. I've been to Utah. I've been to California. I've drove through Idaho. I've drove through the top of Nevada before. So I've been to quite a few states on, like, the West Coast. I'm going to be in Utah on July 4th as well because I'm going to the Monster Jam World Finals. That's going to be a lot of fun. If any of y'all are going to Monster Jam World Finals, maybe you'll get to meet Scarecrow. Who knows? Because I know for a fact that I've got some of y'all in the community that are fans of Monster Jam like me. So, who knows? Maybe you'll get to see me there. I'm going to both days. The 4th and the 5th. It's going to be fun. Oh, yeah, Sam. Dude, that'd be sick. If you can get over there and do it, that'd be sick, dude. That'd be a ton of fun. How many moose string zones are on Medved? I think it's over 140, if I'm not mistaken. Right, chat? Y'all will know better than me. It's been so long since I've hunted Medved for moose. But I think it's over 100, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, Spence, it's just to force them to get in their zone. That's why we reset the time by 1 minute. It's just to get them in their zones, you know? Because if you reset time, it will, like, reset the animals, essentially. Because, like, that zone did not have anything in it, and then I reset the time, and boom, they were there. That's the only reason, man. Ah, you turd. Dare he just dart off like that. Oh, it's in Canada. Gotcha, Pity. Gotcha. You know, a while back, like, me and my wife talked about possibly taking a trip to Canada, so it definitely could happen in the future. You never know. Really comes down to if we, like, get the time to do it. Yeah, Miles. Hey, don't worry, Miles. I see your name and recognize it, so I'll see you regardless. I recognize your name, so I'd see it regardless. The Fish Kid, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it, dude. Did I miss a membership? I might have missed a membership. I think I see one that I don't recognize. Trevor Glaze, thank you for becoming a member. I'm so sorry, dude, that I missed that. Enjoy all the perks that come with that. The emotes, extra Discord channel, scrapped uploads on the channel, and all the other cool stuff. I looked at the top of the chat and I was like, wait a second. I don't think I responded to a member message that had a silver T as the profile picture. So thank you, dude. Really appreciate it. Oh, did I, JJ? Sorry, dude. JJ Games is goated. Thank you for the membership. Enjoy all the perks that come with that. The emotes, extra Discord channel, scrapped uploads on the channel, and all the other cool stuff. Sorry, guys. At this point in, like, the channel, it's getting hard to see everything that happens. We got 500 people watching on YouTube. We got almost 50 on Twitch. Like, it's getting to a point where I'm having trouble keeping up with stuff. And I really appreciate you all. Like, if I missed your message or I missed your membership or donation or your follow or your sub, thank you guys for being here. I appreciate you all. You guys are amazing. Even if I miss what you've said, I still appreciate you. It's just tough to see everything that happens in the chat. I don't cuss on this channel, Alex. No. This channel is 100% family friendly. The only cussing that happens is on my second channel and sometimes my third channel. I made sure to keep the main channel here, the Call the Wild one, family friendly. Smoked 'em, brother. What's up, JC Gaming? How you doing? Yo, what's up, Ben? Appreciate it, dude. Hope you've been enjoying the content. 50 on Twitch seems much calmer than 500 on YouTube. Oh, it definitely is. The Twitch chat goes by much slower than the YouTube one. The YouTube chat zooms by. I don't think so, Jets Gaming. It might be on your end, dude. Might have to do a speed test and see. Is a Cowboy Goat? Thank you for the super chat. Hey, Scarecrow, I have a question. What's the name of the song music that you play in your videos, specifically your last one? To be honest, I don't remember the name of it. I'd have to go dig through all my files and find which one I use. But it's all from Epidemic Sound. It's Epidemic Sound, and I just look in the acoustic category. It should just be in either the acoustic category or the country category on Epidemic Sound. That's the stuff I use in the videos. Stream is like a more mixed playlist. Have I ever been recognized in public? No, I haven't. Probably because there's only like a handful of people that even know what I look like, because it's been like a year since I used Facecam last. So I feel like part of it is just that people don't 100% know what I look like because they haven't seen the OG Facecam vids. You should do hand cam. I've been considering that again. Because if you guys didn't know, the main reason I don't do face cam now is because I don't want my daughter on the internet, and she walks into this room like decently often when I'm streaming. And I'm very protective of my daughter. I don't want weirdos on the internet like saying weird stuff about her. You know, even though it's a very tiny percentage of people, if there's like hundreds or thousands of people watching the channel, there's bound to be one weirdo in the mix, you know? And so I just keep my daughter off of the internet. I don't want her on there. And because of that, I don't use Facecam. Because she does walk into this room quite often. And on top of it, I'm just not a big fan of being on camera for hours at a time. It's just not my thing, you know? I feel like I'm a better creator when I don't have a cam on, because when I have a cam on, I'm more stressed. When I don't have a cam on, I can be like more of myself and just have fun. What's my favorite great one? Definitely the moose, man. Definitely the moose. Have you ever found a mountain goat albino? Yes, I've actually got 2 of them in the lodge, I believe. I think I've got 2. Do you think the 6.5 is a good rifle? It's not a great rifle in terms of damage, but it's a fun rifle. Like, I love the sound of it. I love how accurate it is. I love how much penetration it has, but it just doesn't kill stuff quickly. That's the downside of it, man. Like, I wish it was a little bit stronger. Especially because, like, it should be slightly stronger than what it is. Ooh, level 3. Finally, dude, we've waited so long for this. We've got like, what, 1-3 this entire stream? Smoked him. Gosh, I love using the 308 Bolty. Such a fun gun, bro. Did I miss another membership? I might have. Did I read off the last one? TDV Sum, thank you so much for the membership. Enjoy all the perks that come with that. The emotes, extra Discord channel, scrapped uploads on the channel, and all the other cool stuff. And Connor, thank you for the super chat. Will you have a collab with Lady Legend? I've already collabed with Lady Legend a few times. We've done a video together. Actually, I think like 2 videos together. And we've done like 2 or 3 live streams. I've collabed with Lady a lot. There will probably be some in the future. No clue when, but there probably will be more. Boom, that's a dime. A slimy dimey. Beautiful, man. Love to see it. Have you played with KG? Yes, I've done like 5 videos with him at this point, I think. Like 5 on my channel, a couple on his channel. We've done quite a bit of content. Cheeky little great one.
It's a cheeky little
diamond.
It's a cheeky little diamond.
Good old Nate, man. The Fish Kid, thank you for the super chat, dude. Really appreciate it. Hope you're doing fantastic. Dude, there's something satisfying about the reload for the 308. It's like the way it like kicks back to the side when you press reload just looks so cool. We haven't even recorded it yet, Jenna. It's probably going to be a couple of weeks minimum. Yeah, for real, Lily. It's one of those things where, like, the internet's a scary place nowadays, and I don't want my daughter anywhere near that until she's much older. One of those things, you know. Yeah, I've had a few collabs with Flinter before. We've done a few. I think we did, like, 3 live streams and 2 videos. And then we also swapped videos for April Fool's Day once, which was pretty fun. It was pretty fun. Like a while back, I think it was like 3, maybe 4 years ago, I recorded a video like doing my best Flinter impression, and I sent it to him to upload on his channel. He did a video of his best Scarecrow impression and sent it to me, and I uploaded it on my channel. That was one of the most fun April Fool's Day pranks we've ever done. Because there was actually some people that thought that Flinter pretending to be me was actually me, and that me pretending to be Flinter was actually Flinter. There was actually some people that believed it. It was so funny. Yo, what's up, Volt? How you doing, brother? Hope you're doing solid, my dude. FFL, what's poppin', dude? What are those videos called? You should be able to find them just by typing in, like, the Hunter Scarecrow April Fools, or the Hunter Flinter Scarecrow, or not Scarecrow, the Hunter Flinter April Fools. Like, that should be the search that would bring it up. Like, I imagine so, at least. I'll be right back, guys. I gotta hit up the restroom real quick. So I'll be back in, like, 2 minutes. And I'm back. Y'all are silly if you think I'm going to believe you saying there was a great one. I know how this works. These are the only 2 herds in this area, and if there's no great one in them, then it doesn't exist, chat. I'm sorry. Y'all can't trick me. I've had about 5,000 people try to trick me before in the last 5 years, so can't trick me. Can't trick me, bro. Haha. That's a buckaroo. Ooh, he thicky. That's a thicky boy. Yeesh. That's beautiful right there. It was a bear? Nice try. I appreciate the creativity. I appreciate the creativity, man. Oh, man. What's up, Zach? How you doing, man? Boom, 265. Not bad. Keep pretty thick. Finally getting some level 3s at least. Quick question. Why do you carelessly kill deer with the 300? Because when I'm grinding for great ones, the only thing I care about is trying to get that great one to spawn. So if a deer is not a diamond and it's not a rare and it's not a great one, I'm just going to shoot it with the 300 because it kills them much quicker if I make a bad shot. Like if I make a bad shot with the 300, it doesn't run nearly as far as if I make a bad shot with like a 30-06 or a 308, right? So it's 100% in the name of speed. Just trying to make it as fast as possible. Oh, yeah.
It's a cheeky little diamond.
Forgot to do that when we got the diamond. It's a cheeky little diamond. And no, that's not bro, Waylon. That is Nate. That clip is Nate saying, it's a cheeky little diamond. Also, I saw Nate was streaming his whitetail grind earlier. I didn't get a chance to watch it because I've been like super busy today. I recorded a video, then I watched the Monster Jam Stadium Series East event, then I recorded another video, and then I started streaming. So, like, I've been, like, super busy today. Why don't you grind on SRP? Because Whitetail don't exist on SRP, that's why. Can't very well grind Whitetail on a map that doesn't have them, you know? Hey, don't run at me. You don't stand a chance against the crow. Rover finally found grass. Yeah, he discovered what it is. 3 9s in one rotation. That's crazy, Jets. Do tripods help with hunting pressure? Yes, they do, Reelin. They do. Oh, why don't I find elk anymore on SRP? To be honest, man, a lot of it just comes down to the fact that I've already got a lot of the trophies I want for a lot of species in the game, so I don't hunt them as much as I used to. Like with elk, I've already got the albino, I've got lots of diamonds, I've got lots of piebalds, so like what else is there to go for Rocky Elk, you know? I've already got every Rocky Elk trophy I'd ever want, aside from like maybe a super rare. That's what it comes down to for a lot of species I don't hunt anymore, is just I've hunted them enough. I've got most of the trophies for them, so not really any reason to go for them unless it's just because I want to, you know? You grind pheasants? Yeah, we've shot a lot of pheasants. We've shot a few thousand pheasants, got like 7 or 8 great one pheasants. We've done quite a bit of pheasant grinding on the channel. I still need to get the Fabled Pearl and the Fabled Obsidian, though. Those are the two that I'm missing. So at some point, we will definitely go back to pheasants. Aw, that's adorable, man. It's always funny to me when, like, somebody's asking me a question, like, if I want to play with him, and then I don't respond to it, and they're like, KG's better, and it's like, aw, your butt hurt. That's adorable. Yo, let's go, PW. That's awesome. That's awesome, PW. Well, that was a big boy down. Give me a good shot. Yeah, it's good enough. Not incredible, but it was vitals, I think. Boom! 271. Let's go.
It's a cheeky little diamond.
He thick, dude. He thick. My gosh, that's a good buck. To be honest, Miguel, like, I don't think I'm better than KG. I don't think KG's better than me. I don't compare people. I don't compare people, especially friends of mine, you know? Like, I enjoy doing content with KG. I enjoy hanging out with him. I'm not going to compare him to me, you know? Same with, like, other creators I do stuff with. Like, I'm not going to compare myself to them because it just doesn't feel right to me. Especially considering, like, everybody has a different play style. Everybody has different amounts of time they dedicate to the game. In a game like Call of the Wild, where it's, you know, it's literally just hunting, it's not a competitive game, there's really no reason to compare people. Thank you, Volt. Appreciate it, man. I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm primarily like a pretty positive guy, unless someone warrants negativity. But I just don't see the point of comparing people in like a subgenre of gaming on YouTube, right? Like, at the end of the day, we all have our own channels. We all do our own thing. We're all doing different stuff in different ways. I don't feel like it's worth comparing, really. Personally. We're going to, in a future video, Captain Rex, we plan to do a grind on one of KG's maps and see if we can get a good grind. Boom. $3,900 kills and 20 diamonds. No great one is this good. If you're herd managing, that's not good. If you're not herd managing, that's relatively average. Maybe a bit below average. Did I miss a super chat? I'm seeing somebody say super chat. I did. Connor, thank you so much for the super chat. You think they would do a great one, bison? Anything's possible, man. I mean, we've seen the last couple great ones, a fox and a pheasant. So, like, anything's possible at this point. I would not put it past them to do a bison, you know, or maybe like a lion or like a snow leopard, or, you know, maybe they're going to throw us like for a curveball and do like a white-tailed jackrabbit great one or something. At this point, I don't even know how I could possibly predict what they're going to do with Great Ones. They've really thrown us for a curveball the last few. Hunter, thank you so much for the super chat. Love the video, Scarecrow. Please do more content with KG. We got more planned, man. We got more planned. Some Trophy Lodge tours. We've got grind content. Got some stuff planned. We need to record it still, though. He's been busy with IRL stuff, so haven't got a chance to record it, but we will at some point. Anybody else just get scared when you see like a charge pop up on your bank account, right? And then you realize that's for like a subscription you have that you like don't think of very often. I just had like 2 random charges pop up, right? One was a YouTube membership and the other was Chat GPT subscription. And I was like, oh my gosh, what's going on? 2 of them. I didn't buy anything right now. Oh man. Who knows though? Maybe I'm just too paranoid. What's the camo for my tent? I think this is like the SRP camo, if I'm not mistaken. Let me look. Do I even have the same camo on it? No, I changed the camo on it. I'll try and find it for you, though. Okay, that seemed wild in context of what we were talking about earlier, Sam. I see in the chat, keep shooting Kendrick. And we were just talking about Kendrick Lamar. So, like, that's the first thing I thought that you were talking about. And then I realized there's somebody in the chat named Kendrick, and that's who you're responding to, telling them to keep shooting on their grind. I was like, whoa. Okay, here it is. Yeah, Silver Ridge Peaks Premium Wrap. That's the one. Premium Wrap. Boom, shakalaka. Wrong Kendrick. Yeah, I guess it was. For a second, I was like, whoa, dude. What the heck? That's kind of nice. Okay, we got a little two-ski doodle do there. Anyone else? Ooh, he wants the smoke. Oh, how was that too low? Oh, I'm 0 to 150. No! I thought I was 0 to 300. Rip! Oh, no, I screwed up both of them. Ew! I thought I was 0 to 300, chat. Not worth even chasing them down. They haven't even died. Ew. Ew! So, Coda, the plan is I'm not going to give KG a great one like we talked about. What I'm going to do instead is I'm going to help him set up a grind on one of his maps. That's the plan as of now, because I feel like it's going to be a lot more like gratifying and exciting if we get a great one to spawn on his map. I think he'll be a lot more like excited over it, right? Because like if I just give him a great one, it's kind of like, it's not as exciting as having one spawn on your own map, you know? So the plan right now is we're going to do our Trophy Lodge tours first. We're going to do our lodge tours, and then at some point after, we will start working on doing a grind on one of his maps. That's kind of the plan right now. Now, I'm going to be completely honest with you guys. I don't know if it's 100% going to happen, the grind thing, right? Like, we've planned it, but just because we've planned it doesn't mean it's 100% going to happen. Like, it's probably like 75% chance it's going to happen. But we're for sure doing the Trophy Lodge tours. Like, that one is... That's for sure happening because we mentioned it in our videos. He mentioned it at the end of his last video that we were going to do Trophy Lodge tours, and I think I mentioned it in a video as well. So that's pretty much guaranteed. The grind is not 100% guaranteed yet. But we've been talking about it, and it probably will happen. Yeah, Sam. Oh, man. That'd be wild. Imagine you just see a video pop up like, KG stole my great one. And then you see, like, in quotations, beefing. That'd be so funny. The fake Scarecrow in KGB. How'd you and KG meet? I DM'd him on, well, actually, it first started like a few years ago. I sent him an email asking if he wanted to do a collaboration. I don't think he ever saw that one because I never got a response to it. And then like a few years later, this was like maybe a year ago. It was when Sunder Patton was being announced. I did like my coverage videos talking about Sunder Patton, and KG like left a comment on one of my videos. And so after he did that, I DM'd him on Instagram, and a few months later, he responded to it, and he was like, "Yeah, heck yeah, let's do a collab. Let's get something done." That's pretty much how we met. It was mainly because he commented on my video, and I sent him a DM. That's how it started, man. That's how it started. And it's been a lot of fun doing stuff with him. We've had a lot of fun with our videos. You remember the fake exposing vid from Nate? Dude, that was so funny. That was so funny, especially because so many people believed it. It was so funny. Connor, thank you so much for the super chat, dude. Really appreciate it. Not gonna lie, imagine if KG gets a great one, but he spines it. I don't think he will, man. When he takes his time on a trophy, like, he typically doesn't mess up. I think a lot of the times the reason that he messes up some diamonds and stuff is because he doesn't know that they're going to make diamond, right? Like, as far as I know, like, he doesn't pay too much attention to what the max level is for each animal. So I think that's the majority of, like, his screw-ups is, like, just because he doesn't think it's a big one. Because, like, you guys saw the last couple videos. When he knows for a fact something is going to possibly make diamond, he makes good shots. He nailed all 3 of those diamond whitetail perfectly. No, Gunsmoke. If you don't know what the title means, it means that I have an episode of Great One Before Level 60 coming out soon. That's what it says. The title says, New Great One Before Level 60 Grind Soon. Soon meaning I'm going to upload it soon. This is just our normal grind right here. But the Great One Before Level 60 grind is recorded. Like, I've recorded episode 1 and half of episode 2, and I'll be uploading it soon. Probably tomorrow or the day after. This grind right here is our normal, like, main account one. We're just smoking some whitetail and chatting, having fun, you know, all the good stuff. Smoking those whitetail, getting down and chatting about whatever we want. That's a bar. I'm gonna make that a song. That'll go platinum. The deer, do it right here. Oh crap! I hit its ear. Ugh, that's bars. Big bars, for real. Nice, Jared. Love to see it. What great one is it for? I'm not going to spoil what the great one before level 60 great one is, you know? Not going to spoil what species I'm going for. You guys will love it, though. You guys will love it because it's been requested a lot. I promise you guys will like it. It's going to be different than what we've done before. This is going to be a great one before level 60 challenge that we have never done before. Because before we've done red deer, we've done fallow deer. But this one is new. We've never done this one. Smoked? Your guess is pheasants? Is it Rev Whitetail? Hey, you never know, man. Could be either of those. It's moose, ain't it? Maybe. Red fox? Well, I'll tell you right now, it's not red fox, because who would ever be able to get a great one fox before level 60? I don't think that's even possible unless you're the most lucky person in the world. So that's the one thing I will tell you. It's not fox. We're not doing a great one fox before level 60 grind. I don't know if I could try that. That would make me want to absolutely just... yeah. Yeah, that would not be fun. So that's the only hint I'll give you. It's not a fox grind. It's not a fox grind. It's not Tiawaroa red deer, and it's not Tiawaroa fallow. But that still leaves like 10 different grinds it could be, you know. So we'll see, man. We'll see. I think you guys will like it, though. I think y'all will appreciate it.